What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone is having a great day. This is Josh, as always, of Vault Hunters Union. So when any new game in a series comes out, there are always things that need to be improved or things that need to be changed. And this is to not only improve the game itself and improve the gameplay, but it's also to make it seem like it's not really just a retexture and a rehash of the old game. I'm looking at you, Call of Duty. So this is the 5 things I would like to see changed in Fallout 4. Number 1, an improved combat AI system. Many players of the Fallout games will know and will agree that when we're not using the VAT system, combat can become very frustrating. It's very rare did enemies take cover or did they use any sort of strategy. They pretty much just moved around so much and so fast it made it very hard to aim down the sights at them, especially close range. And they basically just walked or ran right at you when you were firing at them. Some of them even, there was some animations of characters having smiles on their faces as you were shooting them, which is kind of sadistic. But it would be nice to see some more strategy in combat and have them use some teamwork to try and beat you instead of just kind of running and gunning and not really using any strategy at all. Number 2, VATS. So VATS is a really cool feature in the Fallout games, and I'm sure everyone will agree, but I'm also sure that everyone would agree that it did get very repetitive really fast, and you pretty much have to rely on it at all times, which does make that repetitiveness even worse. You're pretty much always just having to aim for the head to do the most damage, and that's pretty much how most of the combat was done in this game. And pretty much combat just got to a point where you hid until your action points, or your AP for short, replenished. As for some improvements that can be done for this, I think it would be cool to have some perks for VATS. Maybe make it so you can't see slow motion until so many kills are accomplished in VATS. Or maybe make it so there's a time frame to pick your shots that increases over time as you get better at it. Or the one I like the most is just to make it so you can only aim at the whole body and kind of just hope for the best and must improve your skill to be able to aim for other parts. I think if it can't be improved in either of these ways, or I'm sure they're going to have their own ways of doing it, I think that maybe it's something that they may have to look at removing altogether. But I hope that it doesn't get to that point. Number 3, more lively cities. So in Fallout 3 and in Fallout New Vegas, when you went into a town, you would find a lot of people kind of just standing around doing nothing. And I say a lot of people nicely because there really was not a lot of people in these cities. Everyone kind of had their own scripted thing. They would kind of go and stand or sit where they were supposed to, and then when their day was done, they would go back. There was nothing in between there. It would be cool to have a more lively city where people actually do different things and it kind of varies a bit and they actually live a day-to-day life. Also, I think more people overall would be cool in the cities because I think there's more people than like 5 or 10 people in cities. Number 4, vehicles. Now this is a very highly debated topic and a lot of people don't think vehicles should be in Fallout 4, but I personally am kind of on the fence about it, but I am kind of leaning towards some sort of vehicular way of getting around. Obviously, if you ever played Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you are always either on foot or you can fast travel. Fast travel is a viable option, but then you miss out on the beautiful landscape in the Fallout games. So vehicles would again present an alternate method of getting around. I don't know exactly how they would make it work. I don't know if cars would work because you're kind of, driving around and you see enemies. Are you going to run them over? Is it going to be like Borderlands where you're just kind of running enemies over all the time? I don't know if a car or a motorcycle would work, but I think being able to ride like a Brahmin or possibly another animal that's new to the Fallout games of some sort would be really cool. Some alternative way of being able to get around would be awesome. Last but not least, sprinting. Now, I cannot fully explain why, but I definitely think that sprinting is one of the most important things that should be added in Fallout 4, especially if there's going to be no faster way of getting around like a vehicle or a horse or a Brahmin or something like that. Being able to sprint would obviously be very beneficial. You'll have some sort of fatigue effect. I don't know how they would exactly make that work. Maybe a decrease in accuracy if your gun went tired or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how they would make that work. But if there's not going to be any vehicles in Fallout 4, then they definitely have to have some sort of sprinting. They added it into Skyrim and it worked awesome. Hopefully they can add it into Fallout 4 and it would work just as well. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you'd like to add or anything you'd like to see, please let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please also let me know down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. There's going to be lots of Fallout 4 happening on this channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.